Welcome to Sonora and Scale Studios. In today's episode, we're going to install the HobbyWing QuicRun Fusion Brushless Crawler System, along with a new receiver that's going to be paired to a FlySky GT5 transmitter. We're going to install all of this in the tried and true Traxxas TRX4 Sport. So let's get the body off of this bad boy and get this swap over underway. So the TRX4 and TRX4 Sport by Traxxas, super popular trucks. Our video TRX4 Sport, 3 tips, 3 mistakes, 3 free mods, one of the most popular videos on our channel. If you haven't already seen that one, I'll link it in the upper right hand corner right now. Make sure you check that one out. It's got some free mods that will boost the performance of your TRX4 Sport. But back to the task at hand, we're getting underway with this motor swap. We've removed the ESC and now we're taking a look at the mounting plate, which is ingenious by Traxxas. It's so user friendly. It really takes all the guesswork out of what can be a somewhat tedious and difficult task of setting a correct or proper gear mesh between your pinion gear and your spur gear. So Traxxas has taken the guesswork out of that for us, which is brilliant. If as long as you use the same mounting holes and you're using the same factory gearing, you're going to end up with a perfect gear mesh when you reinstall. If you're using different gearing, know that it is good. Traxxas includes a mounting chart. So just find your appropriate mounting holes and make do. Now, one thing you're going to notice is, yes, we've saved room by getting rid of that ESC, but now the ESC lead that needs to connect to the receiver doesn't reach inside this receiver box. So we've got two options. We can lengthen the lead, or we can take out the two fasteners that are found underneath and we can remove them, which gives us now the option to flip this receiver box around. Now, it is one thing that I just will mention is my rock sliders are not factory and they are raised, so the actual cover doesn't sit quite as flush as yours will on that receiver box. But all in all, a very clean install with the only standalone thing being the power button. You can mount it pretty much anywhere you like, but it's just a nice clean package that gives you a little bit different weight distribution as well as along with a little bit of weight savings. Another big advantage, this is a very quiet system, and it's very quiet considering it's brushless. Probably its biggest advantage is FOC technology, or field oriented control. It's a complicated and technical process, but to really simplify it, if you can set a consistent speed with your throttle, it doesn't matter what the truck encounters. As long as it can crawl over it, it will crawl over it at the same exact rate, the same speed, whether it's going at an incredibly steep uphill, downhill, flat ground, doesn't matter. This thing will compensate and just keep that speed perfectly regulated. So, super cool feature that many people find really useful. It's very noticeable compared to a stock brushed system. This is a huge upgrade, and yes, it does come with a mild price tag attached to it, but when you compare it to other brushless systems, when you're buying a motor and the ESC, really it's quite economical compared to a lot of the other top brushless systems that are available in the crawler market. Now, with all that said, was I impressed with the TRX4 Sport with these upgrades? Absolutely I was. This is a fantastic upgrade. Yes, it is a mild price hike compared to what we're usually looking at, especially on the channel here, but you're really getting a lot for your dollar. This is a big improvement over factory. And you might still be saying or asking, well, we haven't really talked about the FlySky GT5. Well, it was added more so in this case because it's my chosen transmitter for all RC crawlers. So rather than give a little bit of information on it in this video, I'm going to choose to make a separate standalone video that will actually be the next to air on the channel. So if you're new here, please hit that subscribe button. Click the bell so you don't miss what's coming in the future. Thank you for tuning in today and following along. I think if you've got a TRX4 Sport and you're really wanting to make a major change to this truck in its performance, and you're wanting to go brushless, this is definitely a system at least worth taking a look at.